Today we will see whether AI can make a game that actually earns money. This game should be addictive, vibrant, repetitive, and it should boost the dopamine of the user. This is what the key is here. And since I have literally zero experience in games development, we will be using the Gemini 3 Pro engine for support. And Gemini has been cooking recently as well, so I'm sure this time it won't disappoint. And by the end of the video, this game will bring in $1 million in profit. Usually I would ask AI to make the game 3D, however, since we aren't using a game engine, I will ask it to use 2D, I think. And if anything, that kind of helps to make a more playable game, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to think of a prompt real quick and I'll share that with you when it's done. Alright, so the prompt is done. As you can see, I'm really serious about this and I want straight up addiction to this game, bro. The main thing here is originality, I think, because obviously I don't want a cheap copy of another big game. That obviously would not be good for a user and I don't want to be hit with a lawsuit. Alright, so pretty quickly the code is done now. I'm going to set it out exactly how Gemini wants me to do it in Visual Studio here. Alright, so this is our game. We've got 533 lines of code. So the game is called Neon Syndicate Cybermarket. It uses idle mechanics, loot boxes, prestige mechanics, and it's built on HTML5 and CSS3. So it sounds quite good. It sounds like a bit of a tycoon, I think. Before I run this game though, let me just kindly remind you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, 2026 will be a year where for 365 days you will receive Drake's personally used sock. So I would subscribe if I were you, to be honest. We are also nearly at 10k subscribers in less than 2 months as well, so thank you for that. However, hitting the 10k goal before 2026 would be incredible. On another note, if you want access to the code generated by the AI from this video and the 4 previous ones, then you can now become a member of the channel to access all that if you really want to. Back to the video though, let's test this game. I mean, I don't really know what to expect right now, but I have a good feeling about this game for some reason, so let's just see this. Yo, this is quite sick, you know, it's giving us the ad boost, which means we get double the points for 30 seconds. That's kind of crazy. So it's a bit like a clicker game. All right, I think this is a good start. We have some operations here on the side. Obviously, the more we click, the more we can buy and the more we can expand, and the more ads we watch, the more we can develop. We can also loot a crate, so random multiplier from ×2 to ×100. So we're gonna try that. And we have $250 plus. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We also have our rate here. We have Neon, which is currently at 0. I don't really know what that means, but the credits kind of go up on their own for some reason. Oh, that's what the rate means. Okay. All right, so I'm kind of thinking of developing this into like a builder of something. So maybe like a clicker, and then you can build a city from it, and then you just build wealth in that. I think that would be pretty cool. So I am kind of liking the brief idea of it. It's obviously really short and really not really like entertaining in any way, to be honest. It's actually not too bad, to be honest, but I like this as a foundation. All right, so like I said, I'm liking the game so far, and I said I like this as a foundation. I want you to change this to a clicker game where you can build a city and build a menu where you can access the clicker, the city, and the store. And I just said basically go fully in depth, make the menu more vibrant and stuff like that. Don't limit yourself to short code, and develop everything you can in the game. The store is where you can buy the gems. The city, obviously the city is where you can develop your city, and the clicker is obviously where you get your money to expand the city, which is the screen we just saw. So the main reason I think this game is a good idea is literally because the global market for clicker and idle games was an estimated $2.8 billion last year. It's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. And now Gemini finished with the code. It's increased to 658 lines, so it's not really as long as I would really want it to be. It looks a bit more brighter in a way, but anyway, we have the mint, we have the city, and we also have the store. And 10 gems is $1,000 apparently, and 50 gems is 4,500. So that's a bit crazy, unless it means the in-game money. I'm not sure. Let's mint some money. Let's try and get to, what was it, a 10, so $100. Alright, so we're on $100. Let's build a tent in our city. Hello. I think I just got scammed out of 10. Alright, so I think we have a tent. Alright, so now we have $2 per tap. I'm gonna try and get the cottage now, because I think we should be getting passive income now as well, because we are purchasing tents and cottages and stuff like that. Alright, so here is the $500, and we should now be getting 5 plus a second. If we spend 10 of our gems here, we're gonna have clicks worth 5 times for a minute. So we're gonna run that, and I don't think it worked. Yeah, nothing really works, to be honest. Alright, I'm quite liking the look of the game so far. I'm just giving it a brief prompt to just fix the store things. But overall, this isn't a bad game. I mean, it's pretty basic at the moment. I'm gonna have to add more structures in, maybe actually add a map as well. But other than that, it's quite a decent game, to be honest. Alright, but anyway, Gemini's done the code. Let's run this. So the menu's changed a little bit from the previous version. We have the city now, which we can't really build anything here anymore. The store is still the same. So I'm going to try and purchase something. We're going to purchase the 2 times passive income. And I don't think that worked again. for some reason. We're spending all our money on this, but our passive income isn't changing. This time it said it analysed the bugs. I'm kind of liking this menu a little bit more. I don't know why, it kind of looks better to me. We have the cash in the top left, the rate, the gems, the store city, and the mint still work normally. But once again, the city doesn't load. There's nothing that we can actually do to it. Alright, so I've bought all these little boosts and upgrades here, the speed serum, the click frenzy. So yeah, we're going to see if they work. The click value did actually increase this time, and it does work, so that's pretty good. But I don't actually know what the 2 times income means. Does it mean the rate? Because it doesn't work still. Alright, so I think I'm going to make a massive prompt, like just everything that I want in the game, and then we can take it on from there. We have been going a while with this, to be honest now, and we're not really getting anywhere, but I think Gemini has still got it in the locker, I'm not going to lie. Alright, so I took my time and I created a good prompt, just basically most of the things that I want in the game. So I asked it to add a landing page, where when I open the game I see a page with the title of the game, a massive play button with a cool animation, and a short sentence explaining the aim of the game, or a tip, like the AI has done itself before. Well, I'm going to let the user have 10 gems at the start and reduce the prices of the speed serum and click frenzy to 2 gems each. Just basically make the graphics feel more like a game. So basically I want a small box, like a drop down here in the top left, where I'd be able to see all the structures that I can build. Obviously I asked it to add some structures and like prices and stuff like that. I also want to be able to upgrade the structures so it generates more income, and I want an actual map where I can do a top down view look on the city, and I can build over them by clicking on certain textures and stuff like that. You know, just a basic mobile game really. And then I just did some stuff on the store page. Obviously the goal is to make money, so we need people to buy stuff to make money. Alright, so now we have this. It looks better in my opinion. It looks quite cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly what I was thinking to do with the play button. But anyway, let's play this, and we can see all the ads in the corner here. We can see the cash is going up every single second. We have the mint button. I like the animations on that, it's pretty cool. I was thinking of maybe just doing one ad on each section here, but obviously you can work around that. The mint, the city, it doesn't work right now, and I can't buy anything, and I can't really click on the map. Wait. So basically the store, if I go here, that's obviously 2 gems in the store for the speed serum to increase the rate. When I go in the mint and I come over here as well, I also get the speed boost, which isn't very good to be honest. But I mean, look, we're getting somewhere. This is quite good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling it. Alright, so we've got the final code. I think this is the final money game, I guess. Let's see if it works. They changed the background like I asked it to, which is sick. The cash still goes up every few seconds like I wanted it to. It's still $1, perfect. The animations are great. The city doesn't work yet. Obviously I'm not expecting it to anymore, but we have got the buy function. So the city obviously still needs a lot of work. The store, I can't click on this anymore, so that's fixed. Everything is literally perfect. This is a really good game. I'm not gonna, this is a sick game. If I can get this map to work and add a few more things in the store, this will literally be amazing. So the final prompt will be keep everything the same, but maybe add 3 chests in the store which people can buy, and maybe add a daily login feature where if people log in they can access certain short-term perks like pretty much every single mobile game. It's a good way to keep people in the game. So if Gemini can add that into the code, I would genuinely call this video a massive success, and I think the title of the video has answered it, and it probably could. I think I'm gonna try to put it out somewhere, I'm not even gonna lie, because this is a really nice like game. Alright, so the final code is 760 lines long, and I think it's kind of crazy how like a game like this can literally be done in like 700 lines of code. It's so simple yet it's so good at the same time. It's crazy. Anyway, we have a daily reward. Thanks for playing. Here is the gift of $560 in cash. I think that's a bit much for the first time, I'm not gonna lie. I also want to test out the speed serum, so the speed is activated, and we should obviously get a higher rate now, so it's gone up, and yeah, it has, so that's perfect. The click frenzy, 5 times the click, so the click frenzy works as well. It's $5 a click now. We have our legendary chest of 25 gems. We have a rare chest, the 10 gems, and a common chest. So let's see the animations, and there's no animation, so we just get common loot, 1.1k dollars. It's a little bit much, but it's okay. And then obviously we can get these gem packs, so obviously we need more chests for bigger rewards and stuff like that. This is a really good game. I'm liking it. I'm calling it quits on this. This is a massive success from Gemini, and to conclude, this is literally a very good game. I'm genuinely thinking about launching this as a proper game and just like touching up on the final details. Obviously, like I said before, you guys can also get access to this code by becoming a member of the channel. You can literally do anything you want to the code. You can make this game your own. You can upgrade it like 10 times better than I will possibly able to, and you obviously also get access to the previous code that we've done on the previous videos. And also let me know what you think in the comments about this game, whether you would actually play the game as well. I think it's sick, I'm not gonna lie. If this was like a mobile game, bro, I would be playing. But yeah, that'll be it from me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.